What's your dirty little secret that you've been keeping for a long time and you can share anonymously now? I wrote an anonymous letter to my mathematics teacher in year 9, asking him to please shower more often and wear deodorant because his body odor was so overwhelming. I tried to word it as nicely as possible, and I felt ashamed for years because maybe he was struggling outside of work, but he never brushed his teeth, wore the same clothes for days on end, and had a very strong odor. The perspiration marks were very unpleasant. You knew it was the same shirt because the marks got bigger throughout the week and were crusty. We would be experiencing watery eyes from the strong odor. To the point some of the students would have to leave the room because we thought we'd feel unwell. If it was the first lesson of the day, we would all skip breakfast. His breath, the perspiration, it was just very unpleasant. It was getting to the point where I was starting to fail mathematics and needing a tutor because I couldn't concentrate in lessons and was skipping class to avoid him. I cannot believe the faculty never approached him about his hygiene. It was honestly extremely unpleasant and the worst I have ever come across. I had double mathematics every 2 weeks and would anticipate it with significant apprehension. My friends and I would move our desks slowly, millimeter by millimeter each lesson to try to get further away from him. He did take the feedback on board because he started showering and wearing deodorant, started changing his clothes and stopped smelling so badly. Maybe he was depressed and couldn't tell how bad it was. I honestly felt like a terrible person for writing that letter and leaving it under his door, but something had to be done because it was extremely difficult to endure. I still feel like a horrible person years later, nearly 20 years later. So much guilt, but how bad that a student had to do that to try and make a change? Am I a bad person?